Hey guys, welcome to True Ball episode 9 with me, Gibbs, and
Oh, I introduced myself.
yes,
And me,
please.
Shashi Wags.
And
Fabz.
yes, okay, welcome back, guys. We are back now with episode 9. And this episode, right now, we are going to speak on something which has been jinxed terribly. So,
But before that,
yes, please, please subscribe and like our videos and our posts. And we hope you'll enjoy the show
Why should they subscribe, bro?
because it's
United or Liverpool fans?
both. I think both are,
We've
both.
been doing a lot of United content, so
That's
Liverpool
the
fans,
thing. Don't-
hang in there. We'll get our chance.
Hey, no, I mean, we're going to give all chances to you, bro. Don't worry.
you're just
We'll
putting, more,
pass it to Liverpool
We
fans.
don't want
soon.
chance from you, bro.
you're
We'll
just
take
putting
it.
more salt on the United
Anyway,
fans.
Liverpool have already stole the show this season from us, so it's okay to give us a bit
But
of
we're
space.
still talking about United, even though we stole the show. What is happening, guys?
There's always a lot of things to talk about United because
we,
they're so messed
we
up.
are bullying you, Sashi.
I'm getting bullied.
Okay, guys, so let's be back to our Asian Cup review. Now, let me just tell all this. These two guys have jinxed everything, all right? They have jinxed. I just only told them last week, don't jinx, and now they have jinxed Asian Cup. Just imagine, I went with him. Thank God, now today when I look back, I'm so thankful that I only spent $50.
This is
And
50
I
ringgit,
watched
50
nothing.
ringgit, Malaysia ringgit, right?
Yes, Malaysian ringgit. I bought it pre-sales. I went there. We lined up for almost 2 hours to enter the stadium.
Where were you sitting?
Right on the top. We were sitting right at the back, all the way to the back.
It was one of the highest seats on top there. But it's like a stadium view.
Okay. So you could see, was it a good view, basically?
Yeah, of course. It
The
was
view
good.
was nice.
View
The
is
view
good.
is nice, okay.
View is good. We saw everyone. We saw Onana. Onana was a superstar there. Everybody was cheering up
You
his
got his
name.
signature or not?
You wish. I wish.
But you throw you take out your shirt, throw it, get him to sign.
He can't save that as a bro.
Onana is really
But why only Onana you saw? Other players you
I mean,
didn't?
we saw everyone. It's just that Onana was the clearest because he was towards.
That's because our seat was right behind the goalpost.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So first half,
Actually, I actually like the go behind the goalpost.
yeah, it was nice.
Because you see the whole match.
The only drawback was we were sitting, a lot of people just always cross us by.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes
Oh, yeah.
the important parts when you can't see, we have to like this.
Yeah, we didn't enjoy much. Too many people were walking across us, and they were just. And the sad part is actually okay. United fans, you're watching this. Those of you guys who made it to the stadium, I think majority of you guys actually were left stranded, and you only entered the stadium after kickoff, I believe, or maybe just before the kickoff. I know you guys went through a lot of sufferings there because we went through the same thing. Me and Fabz, it was bad. We were lucky actually, to be honest. we actually cut the queue quietly.
And you're telling this in a podcast, huh?
Yeah, it's okay, bro.
You're going to get caught, bro.
Well,
How you
Actually-
managed to cut the queue, lah?
we managed to sneak in. We found a gap. It was getting dark, so we just
Okay,
quietly-
let's just take you through the whole scenario what we went through lah. So we reached in Bukit Jalil Stadium around 5:45 ish. So when we came down, we saw what the heck was a long queue was outside of the station there. So I was thinking maybe it's a queue entering towards the stadium. So I said, never mind, we go makan first lah. So we grabbed something to eat and all. Then we saw the crowd is still not moving. Then we look behind. It's not blocking the stadium pathway lah. So we walk lah.
So that means basically from where you went at 5:45 until around 7 something, the queue was still the same or worse.
Actually, technically, the gate supposed to open at 5:30, but it didn't open at 5:30, and the
Yeah,
queue
you know
was
what?
there.
Actually, to be very honest, guys, the organization was really bad. They announced in the news 24 hours earlier that the gates will be open by 5:30, but they opened only I think 7:30 to 8, and they were doing
what's the reason?
No, not 7:30. No, there you are wrong. They open around 7 plus lah. Very slow.
There's almost
movement.
1 hour late.
7 plus is what time?
7 plus night. 7 plus night. 7 plus night.
The game starts at 8:30
The
actually.
game was 8:45. The game was 8:45.
What is 7 plus? I don't know what 7 plus.
7 plus the gates were opened.
What is 7 plus?
I mean
7:30.
around 7-ish.
7:05 lah.
Yeah, but 7 to 7.
just after 7.
Just
Okay.
after 7. And my goodness, for those who took the $50 ticket, we suffered the worst. Our queue was all, I don't know from where they started.
No, the best part was this is gate D, So this is gate D, and the gate entrance is here. There's two sides coming into the gate D, which is one round this side, another round this side.
Yeah, my goodness.
So it's basically everyone is going to one entrance.
But 2 lanes going into one.
Two lane going to one
it
entrance.
was just madness. I think if we had not cut the queue quietly when it's getting dark, I think we would have entered.
So you cut the queue you at the expense of other people lah.
Not really, because actually, actually not. Because a lot of people I also noticed were quietly coming and pretending like nobody saw. It was not really an obvious cut. It was more like a lane where people were just walking into it.
Okay, let me just tell you how it works. Okay, the queue was 2 sides, right? So what happened was the queue was not moving, it was very slow. And then as the day was getting darker a bit, so it's not only us, let's just put it in a bigger picture. So everyone else will start to make it from 1 lane each to 2 lanes each. Okay. So they were trying to merge the lane. So a lot of people a lot of people just kept quiet because
they know already.
Too late already. And then some more. The worst part was, I really don't understand. If other gates were open, other gates was empty, they should actually allow us to go in.
Yeah, exactly.
They should allow us to go in, and then from there, you can, there's a stand number, right? So when we go in the stand number, they can verify there.
Yeah.
Already. So I don't think
Personally, I think, guys, United fans, you're watching this, it was really a poor management that day. I can understand how you all felt because we went there. We were lucky to go in before 8:45 and...
No, I think we went there also. It was just nice for.
You know what's really sad? You know what the sad part is? A lot of supporters came in after the game kicked off, and they left before the game finished. Why? I think they're frustrated because there's no goals going in. And
I thought you told me you'll win 5-0, right?
Yeah. I thought halftime will be 5-0 up.
Okay, I don't want to jump. Okay, so that's the going there. I know. Some people say that like a small kid all was getting squashed and all because behind they were pushing and all that stuff.
Yeah,
it's a bit dramatic.
Really poor. They should have
but
opened 5:30.
Did they apologize because they did promise you guys the gates open 5:30? Then it only opened.
Apologies.
I don't see any
I
official
don't think that
statement.
culture happens here.
I don't see any official statement.
Nope.
It's just pathetic, right? Because you waste your time going early, thinking that you will be just skip the jam and all that stuff.
It is bad. And we lined up and we were so warm, wet, sweaty. Entered the stadium, watched for 90 minutes, no goals scored by our team, and we ended up being losers.
But there's that's in every game. There's always the chance. You don't go there to watch the goals, right? You go there to watch the match.
Yeah, that's true.
You go there because just like every United fan or Liverpool fan, we go to the stadiums. Especially those who live in the UK and they go to Anfield, they go to Trafford. They go there. Of course, you always hope there'll be goals. But we go there to support regardless.
But the thing is...
I can't believe you thought they will win 5-0. Do you know United? Do you know what United are you watching?
He thought Hoyland would score hat-trick, bro.
First and foremost, we are playing against Asia.
Yeah,
why do you think
Why do you think ASEAN is so bad? This ASEAN All-Stars, bro.
Yeah. But of course,
they only had one training session apparently, ASEAN All-Stars.
True. But after we beat Aston Villa 2-0, I thought, we were back and we definitely would want to give our best for our fans.
You should know, right? Aston Villa was one of the worst games of their season. They didn't turn up. They didn't turn up.
Now, bringing back to your point, Sashi, just now you were saying that actually one thing I learned something from this is like how it's an experience, which I told you also. Like a United fan going to Old Trafford, queuing up, forking out their cash, going for the game, and then feeling disappointed.
Season ticket and all that stuff.
And then feeling disappointed when seeing the result and walking back dejected and all. I had a wonderful experience.
You get the experience of a fan instead of like just tuning in online and then watching it, right?
I feel really frustrated, bro. I really felt.
Shit, bro, really.
Yeah, I'm curious because I once watched Liverpool's match when they came. I just watched a training session, not even a match, when they came in 2011 or
2011,
yeah.
They won 6-3 against Malaysia.
I don't know whether I really watched the game or not. I can't even remember the goals or anything. I can't remember the match. But I remember Charlie Adam was part of the team. So, yeah.
Kane Dalglish.
Yeah, correct. I was just curious about watching the game, how you normally watch it versus how you watch it in the stadium. You get the feeling of the fans, the United fans, right? So, what was the vibe? Were United fans positive because, they are coming down? Or were United fans, depressed?
Okay, to be honest, I think it was quite lively. In fact, I think most of the time the fans were really shouting Onana and Maguire's name at the beginning.
Who were you shouting?
I was just trying to be neutral.
Ronaldo.
No, Onana was... I think the fans were being Sarcastic.
Actually,
They know banana.
Actually, I can tell you this lah. I watched I came down. I mean I watched when United came down in 2009. Also in a normal stand. You went in a VIP seat when I went normal stand.
Yeah, so you happy to say.
Versus the one now. I felt the experience last time 2009 was more vibrant lah, more positive. Everyone was cheering United because
Were
I
there
think
more people also?
I can say that was full house lah. That was really full house.
Yeah,
But
you saw
this-
the crowd total was 72,000.
around 85% of the capacity lah, not 100%
Yeah, it wasn't
filled.
full.
But then the thing is, that time the experience was different because the atmosphere, everyone was cheering them on and everything. Here is like everyone came just because United was there, but they was not really like in a supportive mood and all. They just came, enjoy the moment and everything. But it wasn't really a real United experience lah, if you ask me.
True.
Like,
I
because
guess
of the
it's-
thing, because of what we went through and everything.
Yeah, 15 league, lost the Europa League final a week earlier.
15 is actually not bad, given that you started the last day 17.
17. So we moved up
Yeah,
2
man,
places.
because we beat Aston Villa, went to 15th place. Lucky.
And Spurs lost to Brighton 4-1.
And they won Europa League. Wow. My goodness.
And you couldn't beat them. Brighton beat them 4-1.
At least if we had won Europa League, we'll be playing PSG in the Super Cup. That also we lost.
But we spoke about this the last episode. It's all false dawns, right?
Yep.
What's the point? I mean, even now, who's the team is going to be? The fact that even
Tottenham versus PSG. My
Chelsea
goodness.
are going to be in. Are they going to be in Europe next season?
Yeah. Champions League won. Really
Yeah, but they actually have the squad, lah. Yeah. So
Okay, back to the game. You know what? I really felt so disappointed. Do you know that when I watched this United team, this was like the United team that had been losing all the games in EPL. They have no penetration at all, and they can't even play from the middle at all.
Bro, first half Bruno didn't play, Garnacho didn't play,
Yeah, but still,
Ahmad didn't play.
there's even more reasons for the players who took their places to perform. But they played like it was a training session.
Training, that was terrible, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's a training session? You pass to one feet to feet and everything.
And do you know that the Asian had better chances than us? The Asian team, they had one-on-one with Onana, from the right wing.
and he made a save.
Yeah, okay, he had a save, like one of those. Most of them they shot outside.
You know something? When United had a corner, you know where was Onana? Closer to the middle line of the game pitch, bro. He was trying to do a Fabz Banter skill.
Oh, wait. That means
He was
when
trying
you
to
guys
buttons.
were attacked, it was 0-0 lah.
Yeah, they were in the corner and he was standing in the middle line.
He was trying to
Bro,
do
he is.
And you know there's a right winger, Asian All-Star right winger. He already noticed where he's positioning. So what they did was they gave a through ball to him, and he was sprinting, and Abang Onana was rushing back to his goal.
He's a banana, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit. I mean, that's kind of messed up because when I see, I don't think Onana does that in the Premier League games.
maybe
does he do it in the Premier League games?
He doesn't.
Because if he doesn't, that's all the more worse. Because that tells me he's underestimated the
Yeah, of
opponent,
course,
right?
It looks very clearly that the team went there for a pre-season or some super friendly Saturday night game.
Okay,
or
let's get
something.
this clear one thing. Actually, his post wasn't to be honest, only United went for it. No other teams in EPL. It's purely for financial reasons. We know why. So I'm guessing that's the reason why these players, they didn't turn up. For them, it's like it's already a holiday, but it was stolen from them.
Yeah,
They
but-
have to do because the club forced
Yeah, but
them to do
don't
it.
go there losing lah. At least give yourself a
That's
fighting
why this
chance lah.
generation is messed up. They
No, but-
don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I feel like, come on, okay, probably the manager and the owners would have spoken to the players after the Europa League and then the final game. As they were like, okay, you have to go for this. I know you want to go on your holiday. Probably, like, I'm just guessing. They spoke to them and then, they said, okay, if we got to, I know you guys didn't win. We got to go and just play this game, 2 matches in Asia. Just go for it. But instead of that, they should really say, come on, you have fans on this side of the world too.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
They're probably seeing you the first time in their lifetime. Go there,
And most of the fans,
enjoy the game,
And
try to
most-
play, try to
correct.
score some goals, make the fans happy. At least you should do that.
and
at
most
least.
of the fans won't even have a chance to go to UK to see you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So you at least you should have appreciated. Give us a fighting chance. I don't mind we losing 1-0, but they were really crazy nonsense, bro. And the best
he had a
part,
few shots on target.
the
lah, but
best
just
part,
that
bro. First half, how many times I told you, Hoyland's first touch was like crazy shit, bro.
Holland can't even score against Asia, bro.
No, can't even score. It's different. He can't even hold the ball,
Yeah, bro, he's bad. He's
Is
very
it the
bad.
pitcher?
I don't know. He can't even touch the ball. I mean, whenever they give him a true ball or pass to him, like his first touch really letting him down, bro.
Bro, it's bad. I mean,
His confidence is gone, lah.
He's
Yeah.
really bad. I don't know what to say, but because he's a young player, and we don't be too harsh on him. But seriously,
bro.
I mean, you should be better, right? Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot forget this is United we're talking about.
And this is not pre-season, no.
Yeah.
This is post-season.
So
They
they should be
very
still
well
sharp.
warmed up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should has to be sharp. That shows that means they've been on an off season for the whole season.
Yeah.
yeah.
They never been in 2000.
This whole season is
Basically,
pre-season,
they're
bro.
basically-
24, 25, not allowed. Not
United's pre-season, bro.
So the real season starting only next year. Bro.
this year.
Or this year, yeah.
Okay, so
Jokers, lah. Seriously.
so I mean, was it a competitive game? Was it fun? Is it like you felt like there were like moments where like going to score like that kind of
yeah,
feeling?
there
you
was
got?
very few moments.
Okay.
And Garnacho, Garnacho.
Your favorite player?
Yeah, bro. Garnacho actually is
Ronaldo wannabe.
He's trying to be
wannabe.
Ronaldo, bro. Seriously. I mean, he was. Do you know Garnacho? He doesn't even run back at all.
Hey, before going to Garnacho, I think the first half, one more thing I want to touch was actually Kobe Bryant played well. He had one
Yeah,
shot.
Manu was one of the bright players
He
there.
had one shot on target where he really blasted. I mean, he blasted the ball. Which the keeper saved.
He started the game.
Yeah,
He started.
Manu started. Evans also played well. I think a few of them, very few. Casemiro was out. Maguire didn't do much. Nothing much for them to do. Holland, please lah. Let's forget about
Most
it.
of the players, I think. they
Xerxes
were-
came.
Xerxes didn't come. I think he's injured
Mason
still.
Mount didn't play at all, surprisingly.
But I think what do you call? Like you said last, some of the players went out at 30 minutes lah. Like
Yeah.
I think it's the
Casemiro.
heat, but because the jet lag also lah, right? You have to take into account of that.
Possibly lah.
I was just thinking. Usually, when you watch this type of matches, right, when our favorite clubs come down to Asia, you just hope that there's goals lah, right?
Yes.
You just want, even if they lose
Some celebration
4-3 or whatever, at least there's some goals. So I was thinking when I saw the score 0-0 at halftime, I was like, okay, maybe they will just let's just score some goals, let the fans celebrate.
Correct.
I mean, it's a bit sad
Hype
that
up
they
the
didn't.
atmosphere,
Yeah.
But you know what's the funniest part? The second half, they used almost the entire first team. Bruno played the entire second half. Same went to Garnacho and also Ahmad. Bro, our first team was there and he couldn't score.
But Ahmad, to be honest, he looks very tired lah. I think maybe he was rushed back from injury, I guess lah. He doesn't look like the old Ahmad he used to be.
I think Ahmad created more chances against Tottenham.
Yeah,
than
but
against
whatever it is,
Malaysia.
Ahmad still played better than Garnacho. He had the guile, he had the drive lah. But Garnacho, I tell you, the one who's playing behind him, Harry Amas. Harry Amas is a youth team player, right? He is really pulling the socks off. He's getting the
he
ball.
played well.
He
He
really
played
running up the ball, chasing the ball, passing the ball to Garnacho, and Garnacho doing the shit thing.
I'm actually getting the Pogba vibes from Garnacho now.
Exactly.
Like he's got that.
He's like becoming the next.
Because
virus
there's no
lah.
senior player in the dressing room to be able to, put him in his place.
Correct.
I feel Bruno, like you said, he's a good player, he's talented, but he's not a leader that is going to tell you to really stare you down and
Correct.
get you
Yeah.
to like up your game.
Not
you
the
know?
Roy Keane kind of leader lah. Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
Patrick Vieira more lah.
So
Yup,
okay, let's say, I mean, talking about, I want to go into United signings, but never mind. So how would you sum up the whole game and the experience?
Disappointed. I felt disappointed lah, because at least you try to at least go to a penalty shootout 1-1, or at least that lah.
Should have flown to Hong Kong and bought the tickets there and watched the game there.
Bro, they were losing
Pay
against
the
Hong
happy
Kong.
tickets, ah.
They were losing against Hong Kong. It's just a bit lucky. Obi Martin scored a couple of
wait,
goals.
before you go so far, I think Chido Obi also played very well. The second half
He
also
tried. I
played-
mean, he's a psycho who tries.
This is
He-
the against the
Malaysia
ASEAN,
game, yeah.
ASEAN All-Stars.
ASEAN games. Yeah.
yeah. So he's an ex-Arsenal player, so he played very well.
How old is he?
He's 19 or 20 only, but he's very tall, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
tall.
He's like reminds me of Emil.
What? Emil Heskey.
Peter Crouch.
Peter Crouch kind of striker, bro.
But wait,
But
what?
he's
He's a
skillful.
striker lah.
Striker.
But
He's
he
skillful.
whenever the ball went through him, he's much better outlet than
Yes.
Hoyland.
He knows how to hold the ball and pass around. He's good.
His positioning play was very good.
Very good.
And I think he had the feel of it. I think the Hong Kong game he scored 2 goals. So yeah, I think it's better lah.
But it's very dangerous to hang your hopes on him lah. He has
Small
to
glimmer of
he has
hope
to
lah.
he has
Yeah.
to go out on loan, play some games, get
Correct.
that
Actually,
confidence in.
true. Now I see the problem with United guys is basically that there's no leaders in the room, so there's no time for these young players to develop. The young players are expected to turn to stars immediately, and this is where I think it's killing them actually. There's no leaders to actually, like Liverpool, what is happening in Liverpool is they have Salah, Van Dijk and all, who actually when a new player comes in, they guide them, they teach them, and they take the leadership.
But that's United's fault for not signing. Okay, they signed Casemiro probably with that logic as well, right? Casemiro
Maguire is a leader too.
won everything.
Yes.
So, but he cannot help others when he cannot help himself. Right now, Casemiro is struggling because of the formation
That's
United
the problem,
playing.
bro. Because you
Right.
see, like Casemiro, Eriksen, all they have a lot of experience. So when they speak in the room, people are going to listen. But the thing is, they can't speak up because their form is bad.
Yeah.
And
So-
it's because one thing also like comes back to the manager also because the decision of them to play, he wants the players to play in a certain formation, which doesn't suit Casemiro, doesn't suit Eriksen. It doesn't suit Bruno also. To be honest, it doesn't suit Bruno as well. So how are they going to step up, being in a leadership role, and say something to their players when they themselves are trying to find their form?
Very true.
Yeah, I mean, as we wrap up this topic about United in the ASEAN All-Stars, wanted your thoughts on Amorim's comments after the game. He was talking about, sometimes we need to be booed and that kind of stuff. If I'm not mistaken, that's what he said in the press conference. So,
Need to
number
be
one, did you guys boo? Number two, what are your thoughts on what Ruben Amorim said?
Go first, I go first.
I think what he says is correct, bro. Because it's at the end of the day, it depends on the fans' emotions. It's us. Whatever it is you're playing, you are representing the team, and we are supporting you guys. So we, like it or not, you get paid a lot. We don't get your salary even by supporting you. So you should at least give us at least between 30 to 40% of effort, lah.
Exactly.
I understand it's post-season. You guys want to go for holiday and all. But just give your best, lah. Just another 2 more games, right? And I can tell you 90% people in the stadium will never have a chance to go to UK to watch you guys play.
Very true.
So this is something which we are looking forward to it.
Yes, very true.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we deserve to boo. And
Do you
Amorim's
boo
right.
did you boo?
No, I didn't boo. I
You were
listened.
supporting Onana only.
I was supporting Ganesh, bro.
Okay. So,
Okay,
your thoughts
honestly,
on the comment?
Yeah, we deserve to boo because, honestly, being in the stadium, that made me realize that how much of effort the fans actually put to go into the stadium, sit down there, watch them. Some of them came in late to the stadium and saw no goals. And then, for all the money they've invested, time, everything, you come there and that kind of performance you get.
It's like, you know or not, bro, in Old Trafford, when we are losing 1 or 2-0, right? Like towards 70 minutes, people start to walk off, right?
Yeah.
The same thing happened there, bro.
It felt like that.
It's not because the LRT got to close, lah. But it's
Anyway, we miss our LRT, bro.
yeah, that one is
We miss our
because
LRT, bro.
So after the game, you stayed back until the end, asking for signatures.
No,
you're waiting for the celebration, bro.
bro. If United had won, we would have stayed back. We end up taking Grab at almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, actually what happened was, by the time we were walking back, right, so I was telling him, now I understand how people
Seriously, bro.
people at
Seriously.
United, how are they supporting going back dejected week in, week out.
Very true.
I was really very sad, bro.
Now, guys,
Especially
there's
the
one.
European games at night.
No,
right?
you just imagine the fans there who pay a lot of money to go and watch them play. And then every time, of course, it's 50-50, but then you need to win some in your home ground at least, right, to send your fans happy.
Actually, I watched one of the videos on Pep, and he was confronting the players in the dressing room. And I tell you, the way he spoke to the players, City players in the dressing room, I have to salute Pep. What he spoke to them, I'm not sure whether Amorim is speaking to the players or not, but he has to speak this. Pep told the players, outside our fans came here, they saved their money and they came into the stadium just to watch you guys play. And are you all performing to your levels or not? Are you all playing up to your levels? I have to salute the guy for saying such things. He's being very down to earth, and that's what players have to be reminded. To remind how the fans are struggling to come to the
And the
stadium.
best part is, he probably said that when City are winning 3-0.
Yes.
That's the crazy
I
thing
want
about
more.
Pep, bro. Winning 3-0, controlling the
nothing.
game. That one thing he will talk about. He will make it so serious. Maybe that's what some players need, lah. But there's two sides of the coin. He also destroying players like Grealish.
Correct.
The flair players are kind of struggling under him, lah. But
Ganesh should be under him.
No, Pep is a systematic type of player. He doesn't have a certain star players.
yeah.
That's like a Messi extraordinary player. That one is a different thing.
Okay, so if you were in the United dressing room, and you were the manager for United for one day, what will your team talk be?
Oh, definitely. I'll follow Pep style. I'll say the thing. I don't care the players want to walk away or
Follow
say
Pep
that.
style, you got to shave your head bald as well, bro.
Cannot, bro.
I'll
Shut up.
scratch my head, bro. The team lose, I'll scratch my
You
head.
beat yourself up, bro.
I don't know. You will just kick some boots flying. Like how Beckham you need to Beckham.
Oh yeah, bro.
Ferguson need
Kick to
Beckham.
Garnacho, bro. That'll make a drama then.
Fabs, you? What would you say to the players?
I would definitely do something like Pep lah. I'll just tell them that's the reason why you're here actually. Well, I mean, as a fan, people are supporting you. You are supposed to give them back something. A fighting chance, not something you can score. I mean, if you don't score also, if you create 3 or 4 chances, which is nice or what, then okay, people will applaud you also.
What do you think
There's
about
nothing applauding you. Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
What do you think about threatening the players, huh? Maybe you can threaten the players in dressing room. If you all play badly, I'll drink poison and die.
Then
I
you
think that works in Tamil movies, bro.
then you'll be dying soon, lah, bro.
No,
with that,
I
bro.
think it's hard for Amorim to actually do that. Frankly speaking, the reason why is
Okay.
he just came in. He doesn't really have any long-lasting relationships with the players. Like
Yep.
Pep is literally Man City, right?
Yeah, true.
He has earned that right to be able to talk like that. Jurgen Klopp also. I don't think Slot can do that at the moment as well because he's just come in. He has to be smarter. He has to build the trust and relationship with the players. And then when you say something like that, it becomes meaningful. Because if a new manager comes in and says that, you'll be like, why am I supposed to listen to you?
I think Slot also can do it now because now he already won the Premier League, right? So he has some credentials already.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
people will definitely follow his style because he has won it before already. Yeah.
In a way, he has earned his right, lah.
So to sum up, Liverpool fans, good times are ahead.
Bad times, bro. Bad times for Liverpool. We'll be back soon.
All right.
Oh.
So
Next year is our year, bro.
so guys, as you guys are watching, United fans, Liverpool fans, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do subscribe because we like to share with you more content in regards to both United and
And
Liverpool's
share your thoughts as well.
current and off season as well.
Yeah.
So
What about something? Prasad. Yeah, Prasad, you're watching this. Thank you for supporting Asian team that day. He came to the stadium with a Malaysia jersey. And
that's
he
because
left.
his kids support United, right?
No, his kids support Liverpool. One of them support United, I think. Yeah. And his wife supports United. So, Prasad, congratulations for your team for winning against us.
Did he pay you to say this, bro?
Yeah, it's a paid sponsorship, bro.
Yes, I mean, to our friends who are watching this podcast and also that are experiencing football with us over the years, yeah, let us know your thoughts. Give comments, especially what we spoke about, especially if you were there in the stadium, if you felt what Ganesh and Fabs felt, the stress, the horror. Maybe you had a different experience. Maybe you met the love of your life in the stadium. Never know, right? So tell us how it was.
Bro, I think the only love we got is... bro. Hey, the only love we got is Garnacho's middle finger, bro. That's the love we got.
I think Garnacho's too young for you, bro. Okay, so with that, that's all for this episode, guys. See you in the next one.
See
See you guys next one.